Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, Our Moments with God, Our Moments with the Word of God, Our Moments with the love, mercy, and compassion of God, Our Moments with the holy ones of God, the saints of God who have also shown us what God's love, mercy, compassion, and care means, and not to forget the moments with our own inner self, because, like the saints who experienced God's love and mercy and were able to give it out, it can all happen when we look into our own self, when we are aware of what is happening and what churning takes place within us, so that we can experience God's love and share it with others. And if you like, you may please subscribe to this channel and share the video with others. Thank you. Today, the gospel goes further from yesterday, and Jesus begins by saying, "Whoever has seen me has seen the Father." Now, remember, Jesus is speaking 2000 years ago to the Jews and to those people for whom Yahweh, even his to mention his name, was kind of a taboo. Yes, I don't know if you remember that some years ago the Jews approached the Pope and told them that please advise the Christians or Catholics not to use the word Yahweh in their prayers. Do you know this? Yes, because for them, the name of Yahweh is so sacred, God is so sacred that even his name cannot be mentioned. Of course, in the Ten Commandments also it is mentioned that you should not mention God's name in vain. But for the Jews, it was absolutely a taboo to even mention Yahweh. And that's why Jesus is saying that not only you need not mention the name of God, but when you have seen me, you have seen God. Now, that is a little too far fetched and little too far stretched if you look into the minds of the Jews, and also maybe in our own mind. For example, in my mind, if I want to say or feel that I have seen God, because our desire is always to be close to God, but to see God, I don't know when that would be possible. If we have lived a good life, maybe after our death, we will be able to see God. But Jesus is saying, whoever has seen me has seen God. Now, after having said that whoever has seen me has seen God, Philip, his disciple, is asking him again, repeating, then Father, show us God, show us the face of God. Jesus has just finished saying that whoever has seen me has seen God, and Philip is saying, then please show us God. What does that mean? He has not at all understood what Jesus is saying. He has heard it with his ears, but he has not understood it and he has not taken it in. And therefore, Jesus repeats by telling him, Philip, you have been so long with me and you have still not known me. That's a very powerful statement for you and for me. I can certainly say for all of us, because we are so familiar with the many things that God speaks to us through His Word. He reveals Himself to us through His Word, through His works, and maybe through nature, this beautiful nature. We can always ask from where this beautiful nature has come about, who has created this nature. We may be able to see behind this nature, behind the Word of God, behind the saints, but the face of God or the works of God, but God Himself we do not see and we cannot see. Therefore, it is very important what Jesus is trying to tell Philip and trying to tell us, that whoever has seen me has seen the Father. But he is asking Philip, you have been so long with me and still you do not know me, and still you say, please show me the Father. And I think this is a question that Jesus asks me and you, that we have been with Him for so long, we have been hearing His word, and still we are looking for worldly things, that we are still looking for uh, uh, an experience of the divine, maybe, yes, as I am certainly searching for a greater presence of the divine in my life. And Jesus is saying that whoever believes in me will do similar things as I do. And then he makes a fantastic statement. He will do even greater things than what I have done. Now, can you imagine that claim? That whoever believes in me will do similar things and will do even greater things. That is in today's gospel. By the end of the gospel, this is what the claim of Jesus is. Now, what does that mean? Are we going to do great things? Yes, his disciples in after his resurrection, and even now, there are many people who do the works of healing. But do they do greater things? Now, one of the commentators, William Barclay, explains it this way. What you mean by doing greater things than what Jesus did? He simply means that Jesus in his life was restricted to the area of Palestine, of Bethlehem, of Galilee and Judea. But his disciples have taken his word to the wider world. They have brought the face of God, the word of God, to a larger people, a greater number of people in a greater number of countries. That is what it means, that though Jesus was restricted in that area, his disciples are doing greater things and, of course, making the love of God known to others. I am sure you too want to, first of all, experience God's own love in your own life, and through that also share his love with others. And my dear friends, if you like, you may please subscribe to this channel as well as share the video with others. Thank you.